we organized the China Check with the Career Development Office during the winter break. We visited 15 top companies, including Google, Microsoft, PwC, and Accenture. Not only we know more about these industries, but also two of our students got their green pass for L'Oreal. I think that is one of our biggest wins.
My biggest win has been finding a sense of community and pride, as well as finding like-minded individuals that you can connect with here on campus.
Most important things we did last year is about our proposal project, because we realized that the MS students, they have intensive class schedules, so they don't have enough time to seek for internship. So we create this kind of proposal project to connect them with the real world business so they can earn their experience.
One of our biggest wins for 2019 was the formation and inauguration of the JBA in the Hopkins organization community. It was very hard to prove that there was a need and a demographic that would be interested in a group. But judging based on our first Hanukkah kickoff event, we had a great crowd, great interest, and great future for many more successful events.
Great opportunity for me to deliver the concept of business of Africa, how we look beyond the culture and the connection between African people, African culture, and people in the United States. Yes.
Now, one of the things that we learned this semester was building an effective team for our organization, just so we can make the biggest impact possible here at Carey.
I think our biggest win was successfully executing a student-organized case competition for entrepreneurs within Carey Business School. One of the things that really was hard was that Innovation Factory didn't really have a platform. And I think this case competition helped Innovation Factory put itself on the map in terms of a student body-led organization.
I think one of our greatest wins this year so far has been teamwork. For example, in our case competition, one of our largest events, we noticed that everyone in the team had a clear role. We trusted one another, we easily collaborated and communicated, and I think that was one of the biggest successes.
Oh, hey!
Tell me your name.
I'm Erica Duffy.
Part of?
Oh, I'm part of DFA. I'm really proud of our two teams that led projects this past semester, working with the YMCA and a local partner at Mondo, because they both did projects that greatly impacted our communities.
So a big one for ISO in 2019 was that we put on our first event. We had a really great turnout and great feedback, so we're excited to continue.
Well, hands down, the Africa Business Conference here at Carey.
Yeah, this was a great opportunity to really bring distinguished speakers and people who are really knowledgeable about business in Africa, and was a really great way to show African culture on Carey campus as well.
Tell me your name.
My name is Olatunde Osanaki, and I'm an MSIS candidate at Johns Hopkins in the DC area. Actually is the first, so like the ISO group organization that's on campus here. The fervor with they were marketing the CPT OPT program and opening up that reception to the students. I know that was a huge hit among students, and it kind of impressed me.
So I really enjoyed Women in Business and how they were able to engage with Carey students through social media, through highlighting different women on campus. I think that was really unique and brought a fresh take on engagement that a student organization has with the school.
What I admire the most is the VCIC Kids competition held by the PBFO Club. This kids competition is so well organized, and also it not help the students winning the award, but also expose them to the details of the real life contract in this industry.
So I'm really inspired by all of the student organization leaders here at the Carey DC campus because on top of all of their classes and all of the work and extracurriculars that they do, they're still able to be so determined and driven regarding the missions of their clubs.
So recently, I observed the marketing techniques for the African Business Club. I was really impressed with the tech-savvy QR code and the great graphics that ultimately brought out a vibrant atmosphere for this upcoming event.
One event I really liked this semester was the Women in Business Seminar on Negotiations. Professor Stacy Lee taught us to stop apologizing, and this is something I'm going to remember as I start my internship.
For me, it was for sure an event that was organized by PACA. It was a career track in Shanghai and Beijing that I just came back from. We visited about 16 companies. It was a really good event.
Melissa, tell me something that you have observed or witnessed about student leaders here on campus.
I really, when thinking about student leaders, one thing I've observed is they really are very good at applying some of the concepts they learn in their classes to their events and what they do with student leadership, and that's very impressive to me. And also how determined they are and how they're able to work through so many different issues and to learn so much outside of the classroom.